Welcome back to Rohini College of Engineering and Technology video lecture series. In this video, we discuss about the topic resettlement and rehabilitation. I am Professor Radhika from Chemistry Department. We know that for any kind of developmental projects, it produces some of the positive effects or negative effects. So, for all kinds of national projects, whenever the project is done or doing, the peoples are forcibly vacate from the particular area. That peoples are act as the workers for that projects. So, in this video, we discuss about what are the plans the government have taken for the rehabilitated and resettled peoples. So rehabilitation and resettlement plan formulate a comprehensive plan in consultation with stakeholders, include project affected persons and the respective district administration. Let us see the plan for project affected persons. So the government have to give the compensation for the affected peoples by means of giving land, houses, shops and other properties. Similarly, giving homestead land. Homestead land is nothing but a house as well as its adjoining land designated by the owner as her fixed residence and exempt under the homestead laws from seizure and forced sale for debts. Then give the transportation charges for household items, construction of house for the affected peoples, solatium charges, financial assistance for construction of cattle shed and or poultry farm, agricultural land depending on availability and landless grant, giving subsidy for seeds, fertilizers and for land development, induce the development of public health centers, schools and community centers, giving provision of basic amenities like a road, drinking water, electricity and medical facilities, giving occasional training to developed entrepreneurs, training to the affected peoples to develop their entrepreneurial skills, special measures given for the tribal peoples, and renovation or relocation of religious structures. Now we discuss about the objectives of national RR policy. So the policy said that to minimize the displacement and to promise as far as possible non-displacement or least displacing alternatives, to ensure an adequate rehabilitation package and expedites implementation of the rehabilitation process with the active participation of the affected families, to ensure the special care is taken for protecting the rights of weaker sections of society, especially the members of scheduled tribes and scheduled caste, and to create obligations on the state for their treatment with concern and sensitivity, to provide a better standard of living, making a concerted effort for providing sustainable income to the affected families, to integrate the rehabilitation concerns into the development, planning and implementation process, where displacement is on account of land acquisition, to facilitate the harmonious relationship between the requiring body and affected families through mutual cooperation. Let us discuss about the major issues for project affected persons. The resettlement increases the poverty of the tribal due to loss of land, livelihood, food insecurity, jobs, and also their skills. Loss of identity of individual also. Due to this, the connection between the people and the environment also lost. So for that, the government had to take some steps. The important one is the appointment of commissioner for RR. The state government shall appoint any officer of the rank of commissioner or secretary of that government for R&R of affected families. Purpose of resettlement. The selection and transfer of refugees from a state in which they have sought protection to a third state which has agreed to admit them as the refugees with permanent residence status. Let us see the review of R&R policy. The collector shall review the draft scheme submitted under the subsection 6 of section 17 by the administrator with the R&R committee at the project level under section 46(2). The R&R policy are prepared after a long thorough analysis of the needs and expectations of the local population and their cultural and social aspirations. The overall objectives are to ensure the improvement in the standard of living of project affected families after resettlement. Thank you.